Okay, it's January, I don't even know, 10th, 11th, I'm not sure, it's the weekend. And it's my first winter hike of the year of 2025. And I'm staying for the first night in my rooftop tent here on the trailhead of Mount Marshall in the Adirondacks, up near Tahowas. And this is my little wedge style tent here. It's not exactly freezing outside. I think it's like maybe like 15 degrees, and it's pretty nice in here. It's actually quite comfortable. I did bring just a regular sleeping bag. I did bring some extra stuff just in case it did get extra cold at night. But I'm set up pretty well. I'm going to be doing, as I said, Marshall in the morning. It's about a 14.2 mile hike. I'm hoping to get a good start early in the morning and get out well before dark. So, all right, it's early. Early to bed, early to rise. All right, we're at the trailhead. Probably doing Marshall, maybe Cliff and Redfield. There's a group that went out ahead of us. They're gonna do Cliff and Redfield. If we catch them, we might do it. It all depends on what the trail's like. If the trail's not broken, we might just follow them. But if we do, that's better than a 12-hour trip. So we need to giddy up. This trail is called the Calamity Brook Trail. It's got that name for a reason. When we get up to Calamity Pond, I'll mention more about that. But anyway, there's a group that went out ahead of us from the Adirondack Club, or the 80K Club. And their plan today is to hike Cliff and Redfield. And we're thinking about, if we catch them, maybe altering our plan and not doing Marshall and doing Cliff and Redfield instead. If that's the case, we're definitely coming out after dark because it's an 18+ mile hike. And from the Calamity Brook Trail, you can do Marshall, Cliff and Redfield. And it heads up to the flowed land, so you could go into the backside of Colden that way too. It'd be a long hike, but you could do it. So we got a little bit of a snow going here, but man, it's been nice hiking so far. It's a nice morning to start a hike. We've been probably about 2.5 miles. I'd say another mile and we'll be at Calamity Pond. Again, we're kind of hoping we're going to meet a group up there. They got ahead of us. It'd be nice to go with them just because I got a pretty good idea that maybe Marshall isn't broke out. And breaking out trail in the wintertime in the Adirondacks is not an easy chore. So that's our hope anyway. No? Well, this is why they call this Calamity Pond and Calamity Brook. The old story is this guy, David Henderson, and his son were out here with, I think with a guide. I hope I get this right, I'm not 100% sure. But he accidentally shot himself right here where this monument is. And he died slowly. And the guide took his son back to the road. And I want to say a team of horses pulled this monument out here in his honor. And again, it's right here on this exact spot. So it's a pretty interesting tale, sad tale too. So I'm glad we found it. We walked right past it, and I just came back with an idea it might be over here. So that's kind of cool. Well, we decided to do Marshall. Part of the reason is we were finding our way around Calamity Pond, and we saw a group of people. We were going to follow them because we knew they were going to go up Cliff and Redfield. And I don't know, we lost them. I don't know how we did it, but we did. So we're going to be safe and take the shorter trip today and do just Marshall. It's been a while since anyone's been back here. I wouldn't say we're exactly breaking the trail, but we're certainly plowing through it here. We've gotten off the trail a couple of times. It's kind of following this like a rock slide up. There's part of it right there. It just goes right up the mountain. It's been many years since I've been up here last, but I do remember going up a stream bed just about all the way. So, but like I said, we're less than a mile from the summit, so I suspect very soon it's going to start getting really steep. This trail's like comes out onto this little slide. I guess it's a washout. It's not really a slide. Maybe it's a slide. I don't know. Then it goes back in. I know that steep part's coming soon. Steep. The higher up we gone, of course there's more snow, and there has been people up here, and they're not too distant past, but I would say it's just about like breaking trail now. This little section right here I'm not looking forward to. It's a dip and then a really straight spot, but I can't believe we have more than maybe a half mile left. I'm looking forward to it. This is why they call these trailless peaks. We're hoping to be on top of the trail by noon. I think we should be able to get there by noon. I hope. Which way's the trail? I don't think so. Just enough snow on the trail to make it heavy. I better check again. Well, we did it. Well, Marshall, that was hard. Breaking all the way, pretty much the whole way from the turnoff near the bridge. It's a tough hike, but well, it's not over with yet. We got to get back to the truck. But at least there's no more steep ups. Yeah. So, good stuff. All right, here we go. Kind of backwards. That's how you do it quick. Yeah. Well, we did it. We're back to the parking lot. That was Marshall. There's a few more people in the parking lot than I thought there were going to be. They all came from that larger group that all did Cliff and Redfield. They certainly will not be out before dark. And I don't envy them at all. Cliff and Redfield's a really long trip. Marshall is longer than, well, I was expecting it to be. Anyway, it was a good trip. That's my first one of 2025. Hopefully it won't be the last. All right, good stuff.